being obedient to God, even when it can be hard and it can make not a whole lot of sense, and even when it goes against everything you feel, um, trusting God is always the better way to go about things. It's not easy, but in the long run, it's well worth it. In the last couple of weeks or so, I have strongly felt that God was telling me it was time to close the chapter of my life that has been doing ministry on Vine. In just 2 years, really, I learned so much about how to take criticism, how to respond to criticism or not respond to criticism, how to minister to people who are very open to the gospel, and how to minister and show love to people who are not very open to the gospel. And all of this was through a simple social media app. Social media is so powerful as a tool, and it essentially connects us to people all over the world. And what we say and the things that we post have the power and the ability to really influence people that we don't even know, which is insane. And so naturally, when God is telling me, okay, it's time to lay that aside, I immediately was just like, God, you are joking, right? Like, this is the platform that you gave me to glorify you and to show people your love and to encourage people in the truth of your word. And now you're telling me that I have to set that aside. And I always told myself that, I never really cared too much about followers or the numbers of likes or revines my posts got or what people commented or didn't comment or whatever. None of that really ever added any significance to me or made me feel any less about myself. But however, when it came to God asking me to lay that down, it amazed me how quickly my mind went to, but God, why would I want to give up this platform that you gave me that has accumulated more success than I've gotten anywhere else? Why would I want to just give that up? That makes absolutely no sense, God. And in that moment, it was like the Holy Spirit just immediately convicted me, well, then are you trusting in that or are you trusting in me? And then I was like, okay, God, I get it. See, it's easy to be obedient to God in the moment when everything is going right and going your way, and you feel good, and you feel like you're making progress in the right direction. But when God asks you to do something that doesn't really necessarily line up with your plans and doesn't really make sense to you based on your understanding, then it's not so easy. But as always, I've learned through this, and I have deleted my account in obedience to God after about a week or so of going back and forth about it. I am human. This was a huge part of my life for the last couple of years, and it was hard to lay that aside. But when something becomes something that we are having a hard time letting go of, simply when God asks us to give it up, then that means that thing has now taken a place where it's almost higher to God. Like we put more trust and more stock in that than we put in our faith in God and His plans for our own life. And that is not a good place to be. Trust me. So I wanted to make this video just to simply address the fact that I had deleted my account and that I hadn't really posted anything, sort of like a goodbye post on there, I guess. So I wanted to just address that in here, talk about why I made the decision that I did, and hopefully encourage you guys who may be struggling to give something up that God has asked you to give up or to lay down for similar reasons, because it is not an easy thing to do always, as I am continuously learning. So I hope this is an encouragement to you guys and this helps out in some way. And as always, I love you guys and I hope you have a blessed week. And I will talk to you guys again soon.